Hello, Trump. My name is Esperanza Montejano Andrade. That's my Latina name or my whole name in Mexico. I was born in Jalisco, grew up in a little town near Manzanillo, Colima. And when I was 16, my older brother, who I hold today is my second father. His name is Jose Luis Montejano Andrade. He had visited, he saw what was happening, and he said to me, "Do you want to live?" And I said, "Well, of course." And he says, "Well, then come with me al norte." That means America. I had no idea what that entailed. What would it be? I then came into Tijuana, the bus depot. I saw all these people from all over the place. I speaking different languages. I was 16 or about to be 16. I had no idea what languages they were speaking. I just thought that there was English and Spanish and that was it. And I do admit I came here running through the border of Tijuana, through San Clemente, San Isidro, all those places, until we got to LA. Yes, there was a coyote that helped us cross. In the process of coming, we almost died the way that they were transporting us. I'm saying that just to tell you where I came from, who I am. No, I'm not proud of it, but I have to say that yes, there is a lot of us that have come here and risked their lives to come here. Many of us have made it, many of us haven't. Not all of us are people that are on welfare or depend on the government. I am a first generation Mexican. I didn't come here with the idea that the government was going to support me. I dreamed to be a nurse someday. And I believe that in America today, there is lots and lots and lots of Mexican young people that came like I did around the time I did. In 1983, in 1986, Ronald Reagan gave amnesty, and that is agricultural farm workers kind of program. Yes, I did work in the field, picked grapes and raisins, and so I qualified through that. I was able to go to school, study, learn English. I can't tell you how many times I packed my bags to go back to Mexico. English was really hard to learn. And I felt like I was so far behind from all the kids around me as far as education. I had only 5th education in Mexico, finished the 6th, but it was kind of like independent study kind of a thing. Once here in the Valley, I was a freshman when my foster mom, Beverly Nielsen, saw something in me, she said. And from that moment, she took me in for 7 years. I was with her and her husband, Lowell Nielsen, and they taught me English. They taught me the great things about most American people. They're great people. They're loving, they're generous, they're forgiving, accepting. When see potential in other people, they facilitate their learning and help them think that their dreams are possible. So mine were through that. And through that, I have a great gratitude forever to the community around me, to the people that I serve today as a nurse. So I want to tell you, Donald Trump, there's a lot of people that like me. I'm as Mexican as you're gonna get. Eat beans, nopales, all of those things. Love some of the music, the band music, mariachi, all of that. And the children in that time that came, the first generation of Mexicans. There's many that I happen to know that are serving America in some wonderful ways. Some become judges, some become attorneys, some become teachers, principals, or CPAs, or directors of different banks or small business administration I saw. Yes, there is a problem with immigration. And as long you have human beings who have dreams, who know that we're born for a greater purpose, there is going to be immigration. Because America is a great country where dreams come true. And there is a problem that has to be fixed. You as a president, that you're running for that office, I do sincerely hope that you realize that this is serious business. And it's not a reality presidential campaign kind of show. You have to come up with real solutions and be more like Ronald Reagan was with that immigration. Do something, not just talk about it. Many people just talk about it. There comes a point where talk is just talk, and you have to start walking and do what you say you were going to do. There is a solution we must find. Like, have you thought about positioning different schools or technical schools or nursing schools on the other side of the border, on this side of the border? Create a work permit kind of thing where you bring talent. I mean, you took your manufacturing to Mexico. You must believe that, and you do believe, you said that we're smart people, and we are. I'm not being arrogant about it. We are. And look at the Mexico City architectural buildings in Guadalajara and the different parts of Mexico. We have great engineers, great talent, great artists. San Miguel de Allende, if you go, you'll see awesome stuff. Otherwise, you wouldn't have your manufacturer in Mexico to make your suits that you sell at Macy's. So thank you for that, because at least you do acknowledge it. But we have some amazing Mexican nurses. Amazing. Electricians. My brother in LA is one. My brother in Texas is another electrician. None of them are on welfare or ever been. So you see, there is great talent, great potential if we work together to bring about change in the immigration and create a legal pathway and have the backbone to do it. Then there would be a solution. There wouldn't be all of this shenanigans that are going on right now. I do believe that no matter how thick the wall you make, it's not going to keep people from coming to America. It just won't. It's human nature. I am telling you, but I have found the need not to stay silent anymore. Silent is permission. And I don't give you permission to insult the Mexican people. You can't just go around and lump people all in one pot or boxes in one box. Me, I'll just jump out. So silence is permission. and you don't have the permission to keep insulting the Mexicans that are too afraid to speak. I do think that you could find a solution for the immigration. Marco Rubio is someone that could work with you on it. And more of a solution than a problem, and enlist the people, whoever they are in authority in Mexico, in ways to help each other. For the longest time, we had a symbiotic relationship. It is to a point that we have stayed down as a people. Lack of knowledge, education, and along with the crooked people in leadership has kept Mexico where they're at. We're not a dumb people. It was propagated that we were dumb back in the 1800s when it was said that we didn't know how to work our land, which at that time was California, New Mexico, Texas, Arizona, and that we were not able to get the most benefit of our own land. Some people bought it, but you came along and recognized that we're smart people. You have your own manufacturing down there. You're aware of our culture. So let's talk about immigration law and how we could work together as neighbors, Mexico and America, or the US, to bring about change.